Guys, Instagram engagement rate is the most irrelevant fact that you could ever pay attention to. Engagement rate is literally means like nada, nothing. Here is why engagement rate on Instagram is absolutely pointless. Like, absolutely pointless inside of Instagram. Well, for that sake, any social media platform. So I know I've kind of like I've kind of what's it called? I've talked about the importance of engagement rate in the past, but recently I started to realize engagement rate doesn't mean anything. And as I started selling more items, working with different types of pages, it's really not the engagement rate that matters. It doesn't matter if they're 1%, 3%, or 0.5%. None of that stuff actually matters. The only stuff that matters is actually engagement, not engagement rate. So what I mean by that is, and I've seen loads of people on YouTube talk about, this page has 5 million followers, but they only get, 10,000 likes. So you shouldn't buy from this page. But no, that does not mean that you shouldn't buy from the page. All it means is that you shouldn't pay, what you would normally pay a 5 million page with decent engagement for a promo. And if they only get 10,000 likes, you shouldn't be paying, maybe $30 for an 8-hour post, or, $60 for a 24-hour post. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't work with them. It just means that you should be paying nowhere near as much as what you would typically pay for a good page. Because the truth is, if you keep on working with these pages, have rubbish engagement, and to be fair, nowadays on Instagram, most of the pages you come across, especially meme pages, I've noticed, most of the meme pages you come across will have terrible, crappy, rubbish, terrible engagement, really. But if you keep on skipping all those pages, if you have like a winning product, you want to scale it, but you're missing out all these pages that have less than 3% or whatever these people on YouTube are telling you to go by, then you're just missing out on tons of money, because you can just negotiate good deals with these people. I wrote an example here. So if a page with 10 million followers only gets 50k likes, which obviously worrying, because they clearly have fake followers and stuff. You should only be paying, there might still be 2 million legit people in that 10 million group. So you don't want to not advertise to those 2 million legit people. You still want to get your ad out on that page, because you can still make money from the page. So instead of paying $1,000 for the post, okay, maybe you just pay $200-300 for the post, and these page owners will actually accept a significant decrease or cut in rates, because they themselves know that they're faking their engagement and stuff. So if you go at it long enough, you can easily drop someone from 1,000 to 200, 300, because the page owners know that they're kind of scamming you in a way. So you still want to do deals with these pages. You want to do deals with as many pages as you can, regardless of engagement rate. Just look at the engagement, really, because another thing I've noticed, especially with beginners, I get so many DMs and people going like, hey, I have this page, it has a 2.27% conversion rate, engagement rate, and it has this many comments, the comments are not fake and stuff, blah, blah, blah. But really, if you keep on doing that for every single influencer you work with, and literally now I work with tens, hundreds a day, if you keep doing that for every single influencer you work with, you will be there for hours and hours, maybe not hours, but at least like 20-30 minutes just to get one post up. And there's no way you're going to scale, to hundreds of posts a day. You just don't have the time to spend 20-30 minutes on a single influencer. Like, let's say if I was to find an influencer, let me go to my phone real quick. Let's go to Instagram and see what's the first one that pops up. So, okay, let's go to the Shade Room. If you wanna buy an ad on the Shade Room, this is what people do, right? They go to Flanks, which actually I don't use anymore, because Flanks, they started charging for their services. There's actually a really good website that's called Instagram Engagement. So if you are going to use, you're doing like a really high profile deal, and you really want to check the engagement rate just to make sure, which I kind of understand. It's just a one-off. You can obviously go to what's it called? The Rising Shade? Shade Instagram? Or the Shade Room, was it? I forget. It was the Shade Room. And the Shade Room. So if you really want to check out engagement, go to this Instagram engagement website. But this is what people would do, right? They go here, they type in, okay, the Shade Room, and then they wait for this to load. and then they look, oh, it only has a 1.03 conversion engagement rate. Yeah, that's rubbish, And oh, only that many likes, and they have 50 million followers, only 150k likes. Well, that's rubbish. Only 7,000 comments. What is this? What's this? And then they go to Social Blade, which is where you look at the follow growth and stuff, and they do the same thing. They go to the shade room, and then they look at all these different stats. Okay, they're gaining loads of followers, but they're not following this many people. And look how many posted times they're posting. They go like this, and like, oh, what's wrong with this stat? What's wrong with this? And then they spend so much time just focusing on all this irrelevant stuff. Like, you don't need to focus on how many followers they're getting a day. Obviously, they're getting tons, which is great. Or even if they're losing followers every single day, that is not a bad sign. That you could still make money with pages that are losing thousands of followers a day. Let's go to a different big meme page. And let's see. Okay, so this page is called Best Finds, right? And Best Finds, I think they charge like 1,000 or 2,000 for a post. Even though that they're losing a bunch of followers a day, I'm not sure why they say it's daily average 12,000 gain. Even though losing like a couple thousand followers a day, you could still make a crap ton of money from this page, regardless of how many people followers that they're losing, and regardless of their engagement rate, which actually I think it's kind of good right now. But not okay. It's only 0.69%. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter how bad that engagement rate is, because they're still getting 70,000 likes. That's still most likely 70,000 legit people that you can advertise to. So instead of spending the 1,000 or 2,000 for the post, maybe you only pay them 500 for a 24-hour post, or maybe 1,000. But you still make money from the ad. So as long as you're making money, why would you care about the engagement rate? So really, I want to tell people to stop focusing on this irrelevant stuff like engagement rate, because it's going to do is going to put you off from doing deals that will make you a ton of money. And I've seen this with another page as well. Like some people who want to run with WorldStar, they check WorldStar's followers list, and they see that they're losing thousands of followers a day. Okay, they had a small comeback there, but look, the overall trend is going down, and the engagement rate. It's actually not that bad actually for their size, but it's not the best. It's only 0.35%, but then they spam post like hundreds a day. But people are getting put off from paying WorldStar $3,000 for a post, when in fact you can make 5-10 grand back from a WorldStar post. So there's loads of things like that where if people actually knew that engagement rate doesn't matter, they listen to like random people on YouTube who don't actually do influencer marketing that much. Then they would be making a ton more money from the ads that they are running, or the amount of ads that they do run, so they can quickly and easily scale. So again, if you are looking to scale your items on Instagram, don't worry about engagement rates on pages. Just look at the engagement, look at the likes, stuff like that, and don't worry about percentages, growth, blah blah blah, because that stuff will just blur you off from what you should really be focusing on. So don't pay any attention to that stuff, losing followers and stuff like that. If someone with 5 million followers only gets 10,000 likes by selling promos for $30, just do it. 30k likes or 10k likes, $30. That's still a pretty good price, even though there's 5 million people out of that, maybe 4 million are fake, but you're still getting a really good deal. So don't be stupid. I don't care about engagement rate. Just care about engagement, and just base your prices and stuff like that off those figures only. But yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy that video. It's kind of clickbait, kind of not clickbait. Engagement rate, irrelevant. Just engagement is the only thing that matters. So just focus on that when you're looking to do influencer posts. Just imagine Flanks doesn't exist, which it's a pretty bad website now, because ever since I found Instagram engagement, and I'm using this for like personalities I'm running with and stuff, I like to check it because they're more high profile deals. It gives you way more stats and stuff like that, but just forget about these sites existing. Just close them off. Delete them from. Why is this here? Actually, I use it sometimes for YouTube. But imagine those sites don't exist. Just be quick when you're negotiating. Don't spend ages getting a single deal done, because you'll never become rich that way. But yeah, guys, hope you did enjoy. And let's wrap this up in real person mode. Okay guys, so I hope you did enjoy that video on Instagram engagement rate. Why that means nothing, and really engagement is what you should be looking for, rather than the percentage and the growth and all that other kind of junk. You really shouldn't be caring about those numbers. Really just look at the numbers that are on the page, and base your prices where you're gonna pay off those numbers. Don't look at the growth. Oh, they only have 2%, it should be 2.5%. Like, no, because you're going too much in depth and stuff that doesn't exactly matter. And loads of people have been talking about engagement rates, but really, if you can still make money from a page that has like a 0.01 engagement rate, then you might as well do it. So hope that video did make sense. I'm sure you might have some questions, so make sure to drop them down in the comment section down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Or hit me up on Instagram at alexlip_1, and I normally reply to DMs on the weekends basically now. But yeah, make sure to hit me up there. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy, if you did learn something from it, so that I know what kind of stuff you are liking. What kind of video should I make next? I'm kind of out of ideas. I've gone over loads of stuff on Instagram. I might start making some Facebook stuff because I haven't made too many videos on that. But make sure to drop down your suggestions in the comment section down below. Maybe I'll go over video ads and stuff like that next. I'll make sure to stay notified every time I do drop another awesome video, because I provide like pure value over here, and not many people are talking about the stuff I talk about on YouTube. So make sure you're staying subscribed for all that stuff. And yeah, subscribe to the channel because we're looking to hit 1,300 subs by end of the month, and you want to join the Phil fam, because we provide the coolest, realest content out here on YouTube, and you really need to subscribe to us. So yeah guys, with that being said, I hope you did enjoy, and see you later. Peace.